أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. I greet one of us this evening. Usually supposed to be Facebook Live, but unfortunately I think the Facebook has an error because I've been trying to live on Facebook, but the response is not the right one about. As usual, the lecture will run for about 1 hour 30 minutes. Although this is my first time live on YouTube. Normally it's on Facebook. I get every one of us out there, all over the world. I sell to the free thinkers, the traditionalist or the atheist, and the Christian in general, that may the peace of the Lord be upon you all. I now say unto the Muslims worldwide, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I told you earlier on that there's also a Facebook Live, but unfortunately I don't know what has went wrong with the Facebook managers and all that. It has not been coming up. There's no live program on YouTube, on Facebook right now. But as normal tradition, that should be having a live program this evening. That's what prompted me down here on YouTube. Normally, I do receive calls after the lecture. The lecture will run from now till 10:30 Nigerian time. Then anything from 10:30, there will be room for question and answer. And the number to call for those who are conversant with my programs on YouTube is +234 80 340 61900 +234 80 340 61900. Now, the second number is +234 80 328 000 999 +234 80 28 000 999 000 If you have any question or contributions, you are free to call in. Right. So, tonight's topic will be based on John 14 verse 6. You'll be wondering, why do I choose this topic? Although I've discussed it in time past. But I want to put more detail into it tonight. Because I remembered some fallacious things that one agent of the devil called Christian Prince is an agent of the devil. I've been telling everybody that Christian Prince is not a Christian. Christian Prince is a Zionist trained to destroy Islam. Christian Prince knew fully well that Islam is the only way to salvation. But due to the fact that it's an agent of the devil, it's an agent of the devil. You see, the others like David Wood, Sam Shamoun, and the rest of all that claim to be Christian and they believe that Jesus is their Lord are really in error. They are ignorant of Islam. They are ignorant of the teachings of Islam. They are ignorant of Muhammad's behavior and life. They only read what the enemies of Islam has written and believe in the propaganda, not going fully into the detail in the Quran. So, Christian Prince's case is quite different. Sam Shamoun and David Wood, they are Christians because they quote Bible a lot to substantiate to back their evidence. But you can never see Christian Prince quoting from the Bible because he doesn't believe in the Bible at all. So he was trained to destroy Islam. He was trained to lie against Islam. He was trained to say what is not about Islam. As a propagandist. So, what I'm now saying is that Christian Prince is not a Christian anyway. So tonight's topic will be based on those who are Christians. Jesus said in the book of John chapter 14 verse 6 that I am the way, the truth and the life. No man come unto the Father except by me. That's a claim of the Christian of today. Even then, they believe that Jesus said, I'm the way. Just like that. The truth. Just like that. The life. Just like that. Knowing fully well that Jesus at times speaking parables. They knew quite all right that Jesus speaking parables. They knew it. But their problem is to decode that parable is the problem. To decode that probability words of Jesus is the problem for every Christian. And it's not possible for the Christian to decode that parable words of Jesus. I'll tell you the reason. Matthew 13 verse 13 said, the reason I speak in parables was that seeing they see not, hearing they hear not, and they don't understand. So that's a simple reason why Jesus speaks in parables. If Jesus said, I am the way, what prompted him to make such statements? If he said, I'm the truth, what has prompted him to say that? If he now said, I'm the life, what's the reason behind it? He now said, no man coming to the Father except by me. What has prompted Jesus to make such statements? Has he forgotten that the word no man encompasses every human being, from Adam down to the last man on earth? No man. The question is, before the advent of Jesus, those that have lived during the time of Adam, that there were no Jesus then, during the time of Enoch, the time of Noah, Abraham, Jeremiah, Isaiah, down to Moses, to Malachi, what will be the fate of those men then that were not around, that do not even know what is? What is their faith? When Jesus said, no man coming to the Father except by me, no man. So which means those that have lived before Abraham, what was their faith? Those that have lived, even Abraham himself, is he not a man? Noah, is he not a man? Moses, is not a man? To Malachi, are they not men? Are they not human beings? Of course they are. So what is their faith? If Jesus truly said, and he said, and that's how it is, or it was, that no man coming to the Father said by me, what will be those people's faith? So he now said to me that yes, they won't believe in Jesus. I said, how? He now said to me, he quoted John chapter 8, where Jesus said, before Abraham, I am. John 8 verse 59. Before Abraham, I am. You see, I said people don't understand Jesus at all. He's speaking parables. And they don't know the reason why Jesus made some statements at times. Most statements of Jesus, condition will around to what he says. Conditions of time, where he met himself at that particular time, will prompted him to say what he needs to say at that very point in time. What happened when Jesus said, before Abraham I was, or I am, was that the Jews then that rejected Jesus proclaimed Abraham. They said, Abraham is our father. He is the father of our faith. Let me just read a little for more understanding. John chapter 8. Let me take from verse Commit verse 50. If I'm not able to finish it tonight, inshallah, I'll continue by next week. John chapter 8, verse 58. Sorry. Jesus said, I'm telling you the truth. Before I am. What prompted these statements? Now, let me say from verse 50 or from verse 48. They asked Jesus, were we not right in saying that you are a Samaritan and have demon in you? You see, they said you are being possessed by demon, Jesus. When he was saying them what you don't understand, telling you what you don't understand, they now said you are being possessed. In verse 49, I have no demon. Jesus answered, I honor my Father, but you dishonor me. I honor God. Jesus honor God. But the Israelites dishonor Jesus. You can see there's a rift between Jesus and the Israelites. Right. Between Jesus and the Israelites. There's a rift between them. They now accuse Jesus that you are a demon possessor. You now said, I have no demon. They were arguing. I honor my Father, but you dishonor me. Verse 50. I'm not seeking my own self. I'm not seeking honor for my own self. But there is one who is seeking it and who judge in my favor. Referring to God. He now said, verse 51, I'm telling the truth. Whoever obeys my teachings will never die. Obeys what God said to me. Never die means you will not go to hell. Because Jesus died. So how can Jesus say you never die? You mean those that have lived and believed Jesus back then are still alive? That's not the meaning. They will be alive in soul with their God. They will not be in hell. They will be in paradise. So whoever dies that goes to hell has died. Whoever dies in this world and goes to paradise is still living. That's what you are saying here. He now said, verse 52, they said to him, now, we are certain that you have a demon. What will you say if anybody believes you never die? Because they don't understand the probability word of Jesus as it's happening now in the whole world with the Christians. They now say to him, we are now certain that you have a demon. How can I say if anybody believes in you, you will never die? They now say, Abraham died. Abraham, that is your forefather, died. And the prophets died too. Jeremiah, Hosea, Habakkuk, Isaiah, they died. Moses died. Enoch died. Noah died. What do you say if anybody believes in you, you not die? Prophet died. Yet you say that whoever obeys your teaching will never die. You can see that they don't even understand Jesus. When he was physically living among them, not to talk of when he died, he has died. Jesus, and so the Christians also don't believe in what he said. He now said, verse 53, our father Abraham died. Our father Abraham died. What are you saying? You do not claim to be greater than Abraham, do you? Are you not saying that when Abraham died, you will not die? Are you greater than Abraham? Look at the accusation. They were questioning Jesus. There's a rift among them. He now said, and the prophets also died. Moses, Aaron, and Amalekite, Isaac, they died. Do you think, who do you think you are? Who are you? That you never died. If anybody believes in your words, will never die. They don't understand. 54. Jesus answered, if I were to honor myself, if I were to honor, to upgrade, to honor myself, that honor is nothing. The one who honors me is my Father. The very one you say is your God. He now said, 55. You have never known him. You don't know whom God is. But I know him. If I were to say that I know him, if I were to say that I do not know him, I will be a liar like you. If I tell you I don't know whom God is, I'm a liar like you. But you don't know whom God is. Likewise the so-called Christians. But I know him, and I obey his words. Do you get that? I know God, and I obey his words. I obey his words. I obey his words. You can see, I obey his words. He now said, your father Abraham rejoiced that he was to see the time of my coming. He saw it and he was glad. Look at what Jesus said again. That Abraham knew that I will come. And he was very happy that there will be a great grandson of mine that will come to this world. And he was happy. They now say, because they don't understand what he was saying. He's speaking parables. What are you saying again? He now said, they said to him in verse 57, you are not 50 years old. How old are you? And you have seen Abraham? Because they don't understand and they are baffled. And Jesus has refused to explain it to them. The riddles among this. He didn't explain it to them. He now said, verse 58, I am telling the truth. Jesus replied, before Abraham I am. Then they picked up stones to throw at him. But Jesus hid himself and left the temple. Because they don't understand what he was saying. Had it been, Jesus has said, before Adam, I was. The reason why I didn't mention Adam, Noah, Enoch, that has lived before him, was that these here did not claim them. And even they said, we are children of Adam. You might have said, before Adam, I am. Before Noah, I am. Before this, I am. But they didn't mention them. They proclaimed Abraham to be their father. Jesus said, you are not okay. Before Abraham, I was. That's just the truth. Not that Jesus has been existing before Abraham. No. No, that's not the meaning. That's not the meaning. Jesus said, am the way in John 14 verse 6, what has prompted him to should have proclaimed such? There was a discussion between Jesus and the disciples. If you read John chapter 6 from verse 1, or John 14, John 14 from verse 1, you understand what I'm saying now. Meanwhile, I quoted Matthew verse 13, where Jesus said, I speak to them in parables, seeing they see not, hearing they hear not, and they don't understand. This John 14 verse 6 has been a problem to the Christians, and they don't understand till now. David who do not understand, Sam Shammon do not understand, and the host of all. They misinterpreted it always. If Jesus am the way, does that mean is the way to where? The way to heaven? How? That's the question. If you say I'm the way, how? How are you the way? Are you an express road to where? Are you a ladder that will climb to heaven? Or are you an agent of death that will take us to heaven? No, we need to know. The Christian don't understand at all. And I've told you the reason before, but I will tell you again. They can't understand the Bible. They can't. They can't. I repeat, they can't. John 14 from verse 1. He said, do not be worried and be upset. Jesus told them, believe in God and believe in me also. Verse 2. There are so many rooms in my Father's house, and I'm going to prepare a place for you. I will not tell you this if it was not so. Verse 3. And after I go to prepare a place for you, I'll come out to take you along to myself, so that you will be where I am. He was saying it in parable. I'm going, traveling to where? To heaven. He will not come back when he gets to heaven, as if he's going from Jerusalem to Galilee, from Galilee to Judea, from Judea to Samaria. Is that the meaning? That I'm going to heaven. When I go, I'll be back to take you along to myself. To where? Heaven. Just like that. I don't know. Now, you now say, verse 4, you know the way that lead to the place where I am going. No, look at what you even say there. To aggravate their faith, you all said, you know the way where I'm going. Disciple now said, no. How can you say that? Because they don't understand even Jesus that very moment. The 12 disciples, from Peter to Judas Iscariot, do not understand what you're saying here. How can the Christian understand this? Is that possible? He now said, you don't know the way. how do we know the way that leads to paradise? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know the way. That's why Jesus now said, I am the way. The next question the disciples might have asked Jesus then should be, how are you the way? You don't question him. Because let me just read further. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to Father except by me. Verse 7. Now that you have known me, he said to them, you will know my Father also. And from now on, you do know him, and you have seen him. That's another statement entirely. You've known him, and you have seen him. Verse 8. Philip said, Lord, show us the Father. That is all we need. Let us know whom God is. It's enough for us. Verse 9. Jesus answered, for as long time I have been with you all, yet you do not know me, Philip. Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. Why then do you say, show us the Father? You don't understand what you were saying. Why are you looking for the Father again? When I'm here with you. But that's not today's topic anyway. That should be, is Jesus God? Another topic entirely. So we are going to treat John 14 verse 7 downward. Because that's the claim that Jesus is God. Who has seen me has seen the Father. We'll treat that by next week by the grace of God. But our topic tonight is John 14 verse 6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one come unto the Father except by me. How? I now said, disciples then made a mistake by not questioning Jesus that how are you the way? Are you an express road to where? Are you a ladder that will climb to the Father? Or are you an ocean that will paddle to the Father? How are you the way? No Christian will ever answer that question. They will just tell you, Jesus is the way. How? That's a technical question that no pastor can answer. I remembered back then, maybe 96 or 95. Yeah, 95. You can call in when it is 10:30 Nigerian time. But I must finish, although when it's 10:30, I'll stop it. We still have more time. This is 9:40 Nigerian time. So we have about 50 minutes more. Now, I now said, how is Jesus the way? There was a time I was working with one woman called Doro Ayo Emmanuel. She's not a pastor now. As back as 90, 95, 96. I worked with her then as a sales rep. Suddenly, she just encouraged me reading the Bible. Back then, 95, 94, 95. Then I developed an interest in reading the Bible. You now go to a stage that I have to read the whole content of the Bible. From Genesis to Revelation. I remember vividly that the Bible I bought then was Good News. With red back. The cover is red. You know, we have two Good News. The one with Apocrypha and the one without Apocrypha. But I bought the one without Apocrypha then. I read the whole thing. To my surprise, there was a man who was a Muslim then. It was called Afaraji. Afaraji was I thought then that he was a learned Muslim. I thought then. He now got married to a Christian lady, a divorced Christian lady, who was also called Ayo back then. Eventually, the Mr. Raji, who was a Muslim then, got converted due to some reasons which I'm not able to discuss because of time. When my boss came to the office the next day, he now said to me, Jamiu, you that know you understand your Quran, Afar Raji has converted to Christianity yesterday. I said, wow. I said, what are his reasons? I now understood one thing, that if a Muslim do not read the Bible, he's in problem. Because the challenges we're having today is the Christians. They preach Bible to you. If you don't have enough evidence to defend your faith, you are gone. If not for the fact that I read your Bible, then today I will have been a pastor. Today. Because I was so acquainted with that Bible then, more than anything. When he said to me that Afaraji has become a Christian, I laughed. I said, he knows next to nothing. He knows nothing. He said, shut up. What do you know? I said, what I know. Okay, no problem. I now challenge our authority then. I said, madam, I want to be a Christian. She was so happy, not knowing that I have a plan for her then. She now said to me, what's the condition? I now said, the condition is, I need an explanation on 3 issues. If you can convince me or give me a cogent explanation, I'll be a Christian right now. She was so happy. That what will be your question? That my pastor will not answer you. You know, she's still under training then. She now went out to call the senior sister of that very lady that converted her husband to Christendom. That is a pastor. I don't know what they are being taught in that pastoral school. I don't know. I just don't know. They don't even know their Bible at all. That's my concern. When she came, I said, madam, I have 3 questions. So what are the questions? I said the first one is, Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one. Come to the Bible. I said, that's tonight's topic. She said, okay, what is the next question? Said, I read in the Bible that you're the Son of God. Can you explain that? Then the blood atonement. She said, okay, no problem. I will answer you. Before man and God, or before God and man, she said to me, Jesus is the way. No other way to heaven than Jesus. No explanation, no quotation, nothing. I said, no problem. Jesus is the truth. He said, it's the way to do and life. No, I needed explanation one after the other. If Jesus is the way, how? I want to know. She said, well, it's the way. That's just it. Okay. The truth. How is Jesus is the truth? She said, it's the truth. There's no lies about Jesus. That's just it. And the life. She said, well, Jesus is the life because when he was being crucified, you know, there's an arrow they used in destroying his body. She now said, when they dug his body with that arrow, the blood and the water that came out gave us life. I laughed. You know, why are you laughing? I said, madam, can I explain mine? She said, you are free to explain yours. When I finished explaining the way, the next thing she did was to get up. She stood up and said to my boss that, Ayo, this boy is an alpha. She has never had such things in her life. All her days in pastor schools, because she attended Redeemed Church of God, and people never taught them such, because he doesn't know it. Kumi did not know it, and most of all, and I'm challenging everybody. If you are sure of yourself, let us meet. If you are sure of yourself, let's meet. Nigerian pastors are zero. To me, they are zero. Maybe you that out there have challenged David Wood, have challenged Sam Shamoun, have challenged Christian Prince, that devil's agent. I've challenged him. Let's come outside. Let's pick it up and treat. And let the whole wide world know who is lying or who is saying the truth. I'm not afraid of anyone, because I understood the Quran and the Bible more than you. Yeah, I understood it more than anybody. I'm not proud, but I know what I know. I know what I'm saying, and I know what I know. And I said, when she stood up, she just went away and said, this guy is an alpha. She left. How is Jesus is the way? It's not an express road. It's not a ladder or an ocean to heaven. No. You are speaking parables. Jesus is the way. No doubt about that. But how? Every prophet of God are ways to heaven, not Jesus alone. The reason why his own is quite different is that he's speaking parables. You can hear when he said in John chapter 10 verse 30 that I and my Father are one. And the whole wide world in Christendom said Jesus is God. Can you imagine that? John 1 verse 1, where John said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. And so Jesus is God. Can you imagine? See how shallow your thinking is. Jesus is God. That will be the next topic by the grace of God. Is Jesus God? Now, you are the way I said, all the prophets of God, all the messengers of God are ways to heaven, not Jesus alone. Abraham, Noah, they are all ways to heaven. Look at what happened in the time of Noah. When God said, go and get an ark, which he did, God said to him, whoever that enter this ark will be saved from destruction. And they are. Noah is the way to his people that enter the ship with him, the ark with him. He saved their soul from destruction. So he's the way. When the Israelites are in bondage in Egypt with Pharaoh, that Pharaoh dealt with them for 400 years. They were roaming about the streets for about 40 years in the wilderness. When Moses rescued them and took them out of Egypt to where they are, Moses was the way to them then. That's how God said to Moses in the book of Exodus chapter 7 verse 1. Moses said, God said, I'm going to make you like God unto Pharaoh, so that Aaron will be your prophet. I'll make you like God. You represent God on earth. Moses is not God, but he's the way. Let me just read Exodus chapter 7 Exodus 7 from verse 1. Moses is the way, the truth, and the life. Exodus 7 from verse 1. The Lord said to Moses, I am going to make you like God unto the king, and your brother Aaron will speak as your prophet. Tell Aaron everything I have commanded you. Verse 2. And he will tell the king, let the Israelites leave the country, but I will make the king stubborn. You can see. And he will not listen to you, no matter how many terrifying things I do in Egypt. Then I'll bring severe punishments on Egypt and lead the tribe of my people out of the land. So Moses is the way to the Israelites in Egypt. So he's the way. Abraham is the way. He said to his father, this thing you worship cannot save you. But instead of father to listen to him, he threw stone at him and cast him out of the town. Abraham is the way to his father and the people of the land then. Because he wanted to take them out of the darkness that they were unto the light of God. But they rejected him. They set him on blaze. But eventually he was rescued by God. The same thing applies to Jesus. Muhammad is the way, the truth, and the life. For God even said to him in Quran chapter 36 verse 4 that you are ways to them. So what are we saying? How Jesus is the way? So that you understand what I'm saying. Go to the book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 19 from verse 16 and 17, 18. Matthew 19 from verse 16. Once a man came to Jesus. Teacher, he asked, what good thing must I do to gain eternal life? You can see. Which way can I apply to gain eternal life? How do I get to heaven? How do I get to paradise? Which way? He was asking. Which way? The same thing applies to every prophet of God. They are the ones to tell us what God needed from us. They are to show us the way to heaven. So Jesus is not different. It was questioned, how can I gain eternal life? Which way to heaven? He was asking Jesus, which way? Matthew 19 from verse 16, which way to heaven? So Jesus said, why do you ask me concerning what is good? Jesus answered, no one is good except one, and that is God. He now said, the way to heaven is this. Let me show you. If you want to go to eternal life, go and keep the commandments of God. Go and stick to the will of God. Go and stick to what God says and what God requires from you. That's the way. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way. If you are to move from here down to Lagos Island, I'll tell you, board a bus from here to my 2. When I get to my 2, board another bus to Lagos Island. I'm the way. I'll show you from here to island. I'll show you I'm the way. That's just the meaning. The way to heaven is going to be tell all by Jesus when he was alive. That's why I say I'm the way. If you want to go to heaven, tell us how to get there. Ask me, I'll tell you I'm the way. The whole world now live on Google map. Google map is the way to anywhere in the whole world. Google Map is the way to everywhere in the whole world. Just get your Google Map. I'm going to Cotonou. I remember when I had lecture at K2 in Benin Republic. I didn't know the place. I just said, let me have my Google. When I put the avenue at the Google Map, it leaded me to that place. So Google Map is the way to where I'm going today. I went to Ibadan one time. When I didn't know the place I'm going, I just Google it. And I put on Google Map, it directed me down there. When I was coming out, I thought I've known the road. I go it again. He said I should go straight. I said, no, you don't know anything. I have to divert my road. When I go to the end, no road. I now follow the way Google Map has told me. And I left Ibadan safely back to Lagos. The same thing applies to the prophets. They are the way to heaven. They tell us the requirement of God on man before you can go to heaven. That's why Jesus said, I'm the way. Muhammad is the way. Every messenger of God are ways to heaven. I'm not saying that, okay, for example now, somebody is a drunkard. You want to encourage him not to drink again. If he deceased from drinking, you are the way to salvation. You save his soul. That's just it. So why the Christian will not understand all this simple logic? It's very simple. But for those who has gotten understanding from God, like myself and others like that could read meaning to all this, they just read text, not applying the wisdom that will interpret this to them. Now that's how Jesus is the way. Every prophet of God are ways, not Jesus alone. The other one is, I'm the truth. I am the truth. Jesus is not the truth. He's speaking parables. Jesus is not truth. No, he's not the truth. What is the truth? For you should know that Jesus is not the truth. There was an argument in the book of John. John chapter 18. John 18 from verse 30, I think from verse 35 or so. Let me just check it. John chapter 18. I know it's John 18 anyway. John 18 from verse, because of time, let me say from verse 30, from verse 33. Pilate went back into the palace and called Jesus. Are you the king of the Jews? He answered him, you say that I am. Verse 34, Jesus answered, does this question come from you, or somebody has told about me? Verse 35, Pilate replied, do you think I'm a Jew? It was some people and the chief priest who handed you over to me. What have you done? Jesus said, my kingdom does not belong to this world. If my kingdom belonged to this world, my follower would have fight to keep me away from being handed over to the Jews' authority. No, my kingdom does not belong here. Verse 37 now. The Pilate said to him, are you king then? Jesus answered, you say that I am. I was born and came into this world for this purpose, to testify to the truth. To testify to the truth. And he said in John verse 6 that I am the truth. Jesus said, I have come. Check your Bible now. John 18:37. Jesus said, I have been born to testify to the truth. And he said, I am the truth. As he came to testify to himself, If you have come to do that, he's a liar then. Yeah. He's a liar. Do you know why? Check your Bible again. Look to the book of John. The same John. The same John. Chapter 5, verse 31. Let's say from verse 30. Same John. Who has come to testify to the truth. If Jesus is the truth, and he said, I am the truth. He said again, I have come to testify to the truth. How can he now be the truth? Can he testify to himself that I am this? Jesus said in John chapter 5 verse 30 to 31. Jesus said, I can do nothing on my own authority. I judge only as God tells me. So my judgment is right because I am not trying to do what I want, but what he who sent me wants. 31 now. He now said, if I testify to myself, if I say I'm the truth, my testimony is not real and it's not to be accepted. If I say I am the truth, I'm not right. It's not true. I'm lying. So Jesus cannot testify to himself. There is one who testifies on his behalf. That's God who has sent him. That yes, Jesus is this. And I said, you are not the truth. Jesus has come to testify to the truth. He said it's not the truth. So what's the truth? In a nutshell. The same John. The same John. John chapter 17. John 17. Let's say from verse 16. Now said, just I do not belong to the world. They do not belong to the world. Verse 17. Sanctify them in truth. Sanctify them, the disciples, in truth. For thy words is the truth. So the word of God is the truth, not Jesus. The words of God is the truth. Jesus is not the truth. It's the word that he spoke. Is the truth, not Jesus. You can see, which means every prophet of God was truth. Moses can claim I'm the truth because he spoke in the heart of God. Muhammad can claim I'm the truth. They spoke the heart of God. Abraham, Jeremiah, Isaiah, all the messengers are truth because they spoke the truth from God. So Jesus is not the truth. The words of God is the truth. I am the truth. When I say I'm the truth, because you are going to hear the truth from my mouth. So I'm the truth. So everybody can claim that I'm the truth. You know, I'm the life. Is Jesus the life? How can he be the life? How? That's the question. How? Jesus is not the life. He cannot give us life. If he said, I give you life, no. You don't understand him at all. He speaks in parables. But there are some places that I give eternal life. No, he cannot give eternal life. He can't. He can't. Let me give an example. In the book of John chapter 6, the same John, he said, if you read that John, let me take from verse 35. He said, I am the bread of life. Jesus told them, those who came to me will never be hungry. Okay, let me read from verse, because of time, from verse 30. From verse 29. Jesus answered, what God wants to do is to believe in he whom he has sent. 30. They replied, what miracle will you perform so that we may see and believe you? They love miracles because they are pagan. They will not believe until they see miracle happening. Look at all the churches today that you guys attended. What prompts you to be a Christian? Miracle. The man is so powerful. Lies. They are scammers. I've discussed that last week. Go and check my video. He said, verse 30, okay, 31. Our ancestors ate manna in the wilderness, just as the scripture says. He gave them bread from heaven to eat. Verse 32. I'm telling you the truth. Jesus said, Moses gave you what? Not the bread from heaven. It is my Father who gives you the real bread from heaven. Verse 33. For the bread that God gives is he who comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. And give life to the world. You don't understand Jesus. Jesus cannot give life to the world. What he was saying is in parable. Let me explain what he means but that I gave life to people. You can see John chapter 4 from verse 20 where Jesus was conversing with a Samaritan woman whom he met at the well of Jacob. They said, you should give me water. And Jesus, I'll give you the water, you know, be tasted again. The water he meant there was the word of God. No one will give you internal water. No. There's no internal water. There's no internal water at all. No internal water. Water is water. So now say, I'll give water that will never be tasted again. What he meant was, I'll give you the word of God. That will content your mind. You contented with. That's what he was saying. Because he's speaking parables in most cases. He now said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. How is it life? The same John. I'm going to read again. John chapter 12. From verse 47 downward to the last page. Jesus said, if anyone hear my messages and do not obey, I will not judge him. I came not to judge the world, but to save it. Verse 48. Those who reject me and do not accept my message have one who will judge them. The words I have spoken will be their judge on the last day. Look at the statement now. 49. This is true because I have not spoken on my own authority. I have not spoken on my own authority. But the Father who has sent me commanded me what to say and how to say it. Allah Akbar. Jesus said, what I'm saying is not my own, it's not my own making. Even my speaking in parable is not my own making. That is how God has designed our own life. So Jesus cannot be blamed for anything. All your blame should be accrued to God, not Jesus. Jesus said, God says to me what I must say and how I should say it. Not that God says to me, Jesus, stop. How to stop? God will say to me, this is how you must stop. Go. I cannot just go. God, how do I go? God said to Jesus, go like this. So I cannot even say anything. He said, this is true because I do not speak on my own authority. But the Father who has sent me has commanded me of what to say and how I must say it. Can you imagine? Jesus has no power of his own at all. At all, at all. He now said, he had performed all these miracles in their presence. They did. He now said, and I know his command leads to eternal life. The commandment of God leads to eternal life, not Jesus. If you obey what Jesus while he was alive, you are bound to eternal life. That's just it. Just to follow what Jesus said, what God said he should tell us. All what he was saying is not by him. It's from God. Because he's a messenger of God. That is how Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. The next question is, Jesus said, no one coming to the Father except by me. If you say no one, to me and you, it encompasses everybody in the whole world. No. The word no one there is being specific. There are some set of people was referring to. No one there, no one. No one does not encompass everybody in the whole world. No. Let me tell you. Okay, no problem. If you don't understand that. Before the advent of Jesus to this world, before Mary conceived him, before he was given birth to, there are some prophecies that have been existing before he came. The first prophecy about Jesus was when Mary gave birth to Jesus. Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. That's the first prophecy that came before Jesus. It was said, she shall have a son, and you shall name him Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sin. Jesus will save his people from their sin. If you ask any Christian or any pastor the interpretation of this word, he will tell you the whole word, we are Jesus people. Okay? Who are his people? The Bible explains to us. Let us go to Matthew chapter 2 verse 6. He said, Bethlehem in the land of Judea, you by no means the least leading city of Judah, for from you shall come a leader who shall guide my people Israel. Who shall guide my people Israel. So God's people then were Israelites. The God's people, his own people, that was mentioned in Matthew 1:21 was Israel. If that is not clear enough, let us proceed to the book of Luke. Luke chapter 2. Luke 2 from verse 34. Luke chapter 2 from verse 34. Now, let me take from verse 30, because of time. 32. A light to reveal your will continue to the Gentiles, and glory to the people of Israel. The child's father and mother were amazed at these things Simon said to him. Verse 34. Simon blessed them. He blessed the Joseph and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and said to Mary, his mother, this child, Jesus, is chosen by God. Jesus, because they've given birth to Jesus then. Mary is carrying Jesus in his palm in front of that priest and said, this child is chosen by God for the destruction and the salvation of many people in Israel. Check your Bible. Luke 4:34. This child is chosen by God for destruction and the salvation of many people in Israel. You can see, in Israel. In where? Israel. Not the whole world. In Israel. And we know where Israel is. We know where Jesus has lived his entire life before he died. Not the whole world. For more understanding, when you now get to 30 years of age, before Jesus' advent, everybody knew that Israelites were 12 tribes, or let me call it 12 nations. 12 nations in Israel. There are no more than 12 up to today. And the reason was that Jacob, that later turned to Israel by name, gave birth to 13 children. Jacob has 4 wives. 4 wives. I don't know why the Christian of today acting with just one wife, one man, one wife. The forefather of Jesus has 4 wives. At a time, Abraham has his own on different occasions. Sarah was the wife of Abraham. Sarah instructed Abraham to marry Agar. And when Agar was no more, Sarah was no more, Abraham married another woman called Keturah, who bore Abraham 6 children. Abraham's children are 8, not 2. They were 8 in number. But God has no business with those 6. The only 2 have business with is Ishmael and Isaac. And Isaac gave birth to 2 sons. They are twins. The East and the Jacob. They were 2. But Jacob, by trick, according to the Bible, got the blessing of Isaac and make a nation of his own. Now, out of the 13 children Jacob has with his 4 wives, 1 was a female. And it being Jacob had 10 sons. The nation will be 10 nations of Israel. Not as 12 as they are having them today. Not as 12 as we are having them today. They will be 10. But it was 12. Before the advent of Jesus, they were 12. Up to today, they were 12. They are not 13, they are 12 nations. Today. Now, Jesus made the 12 nations on ground. And he was born among them. Jesus is not from the tribe of Judah. He was from the tribe of Moses, the Levites. Because Mary was from the Levite region, not Judah. So I don't know why Jesus was being addressed as land of Judah. I don't know. If you address Jesus as land of Judah, what you are saying is that Joseph owns Jesus. Joseph is the father of Jesus. That's what you are saying. But to me, Joseph does not own Jesus at all. At all. So Jesus cannot be addressed as the Lion of Judah or the seed of David. No. Jesus has nothing to do with David. They are not on the same lineage at all. At all, at all. I've said it here before. They are not of the same lineage. Now, you now appointed 12 disciples for the job. And he gave them an instruction. You know what? An instruction. Although most people don't understand and they don't know all the disciples of Jesus. I could remember when I was discussing with one old man here. He said to me, Mark was a disciple of Jesus. I said no. He was a pastor, a Christian, aged man, about almost 80 years of age. And what happened that day, that I was able to engage him and one old woman there, was that I was standing in front of my house there, and a beggar was passing by. I gave him money. He now went to the woman and said, Alaba Musa, give me some money to eat. The woman said to him, if I want to give you money, I said, give it to your life. I had it. And the man left her and go. And I went to her and said, if you want to give him anything, why must you tell him to accept give it to your life? He said, that's what I have to give out. He said, can that put table on his food on his table? He said, I don't care. I don't care. Just be a Christian. And I said to her, do you even know your Bible? That's where we started it. And I said, Luke and Mark were never disciples of Jesus. They said no. That one prompted me to read Matthew chapter 10 from verse 1 now. For those who thought Luke, Paul, Timothy, Titus are part of Jesus' disciples. No, they are not. They are not even part of apostles. They are appointed later. Matthew 10 from verse 1. Jesus called his 12 disciples together and gave them authority to drive out evil spirits and heal every disease and every sickness. Verse 2. These are the names of 12 apostles. First, Simon, called Peter. Normally it was Simon, but you don't normally call it Peter or Kepha. And his brother Andrew, James, and his brother John, the son of Zebedee, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew, the tax collector, James, son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, Simon the Patriot, and Judas Iscariot, Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus. Verse 5. These 12 men were sent out by Jesus with following instructions. He gave an order saying, do not go to any Gentile territory. You can see confirming the prophetic message that were on ground before him. He said, do not go to Gentile territory. Samaritan town, enter ye not. Don't go to the nearby Samaritan town that is with us here, that we bothered with. He now said, verse 6, instead, you are to go to the lost sheep of Israel. You are to go to the lost sheep of Israel. Go and preach. The kingdom of heaven is near. Verse 8. Heal the sick. Bring the dead back to life. Heal those who suffer from deadly skin disease and devil demons. You have received without paying. So give out without being paid. He now said, do not carry any gold or silver or money in your pockets. Do not carry any beggar's bag for the journey. Do not carry any shoes or shirts. That is what he gave to his disciples. So how can you now say that you were sent to the whole world? Jesus said, do not go out, but you have to stay in the land of Israel. So if Jesus said, because I'm running out of time now, I'm going to stop the topic by 10:30. So I'll continue by next week, by the grace of God. Jesus said, do not go out, confirming the statement made by the priest that this child Jesus was born for the destruction and salvation of many in Israel. You now confirm the prophecy that do not go to get that territory. Surrender town, enter ye not, but rather you are to go to the lost sheep of Israel. Are you an Israelite, my Nigerian man? Are you an Israelite, American guy? Are you an Israelite? The people that live in England, Russia, China, Belgium, UK, even Nigeria, Africa, Gabon, Cameroon, not the rest of the world. Jesus is not meant for us in Africa. It's not meant for you in Asia countries. It's not meant for you in Far East. Jesus only came for the lost sheep of Israelites, not you. Not you or me. Being a Christian today, we are wasting our precious time. Jesus has no business with us. So stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your precious time. So till we meet by next week. If anyone wants to call in now, the time is now. And you are free to call in on IMO, WhatsApp, or regular call. The number to call is +234 80 340 61900. +234 80 340 61900 or +234 80 28 000 999. +234 80 28 000 999. So I'll be expecting your call. Now we'll continue from where I stopped today. I stopped at Matthew chapter 10 verse 6. So how when Jesus said, no one coming to the Father except by me, on this account alone, everybody will know that Jesus is referring to the Israelites, that no Israelite will come to heaven except through Jesus alone. Then hello. Okay, let me link you online. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ustaz, the question that I have is that is Jesus crucified or he was not crucified?
That's another topic for another day. Jesus was never being crucified.
Sorry?
He was not crucified.
Okay.
But that's another topic for another day anyway.
Okay.
It's a topic on its own.
Ekushel.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Assalam.
Yeah, salam. Now, if you have any question, please call in now. I'm waiting for questioners. If you have any call, any question or contributions whatsoever, I'm live now. Are people here? Okay. Let me just appreciate those that are here. No, to stop this. It's an opportunity. Now, if you have, please call in. I appreciate the presence of Adeshina Bashiru Bukola from Shimawa, I think. Likewise, Buseri Okib. Likewise, Ustazjamiu. And I don't know, I saw Zakri Naik. I don't know if there is Zakri Naik anyway. Likewise, Adewale, Captain Red. Likewise, Shiny. And Nas. Likewise, Tai Batu Alabi, Monita Labelu, Shone Yewasiu Alabi. I expected the Pastor Festo Akindele to call in. Pastor Festo Akindele, if peradventure we can get Pastor Noel Alabi online that lives in Maryland, US. Just call in. Likewise, Zaire Diop. Likewise, Kenny Geniu. Kafaya Bakari. Afis Akonde. Jejemo. Fajobi Suleiman. Likewise, Omoniyi Olatudun. Okay. No. Yeah, I likewise Suleiman Adewale Adetunji, Isa Badmus, Farah Fadil, Bab Karim, A.K. Ola Alejolowo, Samad Tunde, Bose Ibrahim, Abdullahi TJ, Sandra Rodi Quiz, Olabisi Shitu. I'm expecting calls. Likewise, Olami Lekan Yusuf, Sinta K-Sinta 1. Likewise, Mr. Football News. Olabisi Messi Ninja. Said Alabi. Ola Atoke Ola. Rashid Muana. Spence Babs. Adebayo Sweet. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
What's that? Who is calling from where?
Majalagbe Abidjan, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But, okay, it's English, right? Okay. As are you online now?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know you are. Before I got to know, because before you give us, you do send to us a notification of Facebook.
Yeah, we don't. The service is not on at all. I
Okay, I
think
don't
that doing
know
that.
that is
There's no live
now
program
YouTube
on
direct.
Facebook right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, my own, I have a lot of questions to ask. I don't know if I can have a small out of it, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, it's like number one, your own debate with Mr. Christian Prince. Are you the one that put it on YouTube, or is Christian Prince that put it on YouTube, sir?
No, I think I have one, but he's the one that shared and plays my picture in most of his videos.
Because that, how I wish you can have a clear debate with that Christian Prince, because that very
He's
day,
a ghost. Nobody knows him.
it was as if he overpowered somehow. He overpowered us because he was muting your own. You were muting your own. As in, your own voice is not that clear, so people will not really hear what you are saying clearly. But his
No,
own was very clear.
the guy is an hypocrite. He deliberately mute my own voice, claiming he cannot hear me. But when he got to a state that we abuse one another, he can hear me loud and clear.
Because when I was watching all
He's an
those
hypocrite.
comments,
He's an hypocrite.
when I was listening to the comments from his guys, from his people, they were laughing, they were thinking
He's an hypocrite. I've challenged him to come out and let's talk. If he really himself, let him show his face.
Okay, sir.
Let me know whom I'm speaking with.
Okay,
if
sir.
it's not a ghost.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Then secondly, urinating in the toilet. If Muslims want to urinate, they say we should be using water to clean our private part and all these things. What about all these modern toilets we have in offices and all these modern toilets in offices? You can only have where man will urinate, for you to get water or whatever. Even
no, you have to get water. It's under compulsion. Or you flush the toilet and use the water. You need water. It's paramount. You must.
In some place of work, the way they build their toilet,
No, but you can flush the toilets now.
Sir?
You can flush the toilet.
No, there are some that when a man wants to urinate, they don't build in like WC. This one they attach to the wall directly.
If no, there is water now. There's water. They do flush it as well. When you press the flush, you just use your hand in taking some water.
Okay.
That's just it. You just have to.
Okay, let me make it short. Okay, the third one, the ceremony. At times, let's assume you call Afa for some. Let's assume naming ceremony, and because I've seen when some Afa they will come for naming ceremony and go, but when it is time for Salat, they won't be able to leave because they've not finished the program. So how would they do it? Would they abandon the ceremony and come back later, or there is a way to do it?
No, that's just it. The only thing they need to do, they need to start the ceremony earlier. Anything 1:30, they must be through. And if it started after Zoro, or the best thing for them, if it is during the week, let it be after Asri. So anything they do from 4:30 to 6:30 is okay. So what are they naming? You must not disturb the Salat.
I just use naming as an
any ceremony should not be disturbed.
That
anyone, or if the mosque will be so small, then they should go in batches. Some will wait, some will go. The program continues. The scholars can divide themselves into two.
Okay.
Some should go and observe Salat while some wait for the program. Then when those one come back, then you guys will go again.
Okay, sir.
Salam must not be taken for anything granted at all.
And also, then in a mosque, where you know that people like assistant imam or the leader of the mosque or something like that, and the followers knows that the man really contribute to the to mosque, to this everything in the mosque. He participates and do a lot of things, as in even contribute money and financially, morally, and everything, support the movement of the whatever in the mosque. But this man is not that clean, but people don't know, as in his attitude outside, the way he be, what he does outside, some people knows, and he's one leading the congregation.
Okay.
For people that know, what can we do? It's not that
And
we are
you
monitoring.
just call
As
him
in,
to order. That's just it. You call
okay,
him to order, and if he refuses, then tell him to his face that you cannot lead us due to this and this and that, which has
oh,
go against the technique of Islam.
okay,
Just face him and tell him, just straight. There's nothing
okay,
he can do.
okay.
But
Thank you.
today, one is afraid of them. I don't know.
And this last one, you said we should write the name of Allah in
Yeah.
our house.
In four corners of the
Is
houses,
it
yeah.
is it each room? Like we have,
Each
assuming someone
room,
has a
each
2-bedroom
room,
flat or
each
3 bed.
room,
Is it each room or the
each
whole house?
room, each room of the whole house, each room,
Apart from kitchen and or
each room,
any.
apart from the kitchen and the toilet.
Okay, so we write it at the angle of the.
Yeah. At the wall, the four wall of the house.
Okay, sir.
No problem. Okay.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, let me appreciate those that are here. Yeah, it's not 11. It's not 11. Lateef Akinla, Abdulfatai Mutoli Bello, Jẹjẹláyé Gbà Ọlá, Hakeem Arowojobe, Abdul Tikuma. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it well. Likewise, Quadri Adedokun, Hassan Latif, and all that. And Jesus Adegun as well. So, if no one is calling again, and no Christian is participating in this program, maybe due to the fact that this is my first time on YouTube live. No. Maybe I'm going to share it. I don't know. Get mommy. Let me have some water. So I think I'm going to call it a day right now. If no one is calling, so Saturday, our normal 3 years program comes up at Adesanya Street, Balogun bus stop, Iju Ishaga, in Agege local government.
Unknown caller.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Don't call it a day, yes, sir. That name of Allah, can we write it in a car?
Yeah, if possible.
Okay, in a car also.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there is one question again, sir. This issue of Tinubu and Buhari.
Okay.
Everyone's, at least we know that Buhari is is a clean man. Though God knows best,
Yeah.
But compared to Jagabansha, the way people say it and other stuff. I just want to learn I want to know a point. I want to learn one point from their leadership. As clean as Buhari is now, and he used Tinubu. God used Tinubu for him to climb to make him as the president.
Yeah, to retain him. Yeah.
Now, if Buhari now want to clean as in want to sanitize, as in this sort of corruption or whatever. I'm not saying someone is corrupt too, but let's assume, is it normal for Barry to probe people like Tinubu that you use them? You know that so person is this because they use you to.
I'm not a politician.
Yeah.
I'm not even among them, so I don't know Barry's agenda or anybody.
Okay.
I don't know.
So I'm just using that thing as an example. That if someone knows that this person is not as clean as you not get to that position, you don't want to. You don't want to. You understand? You know them already.
It's at his own discretion. He can do anything. I don't know. Me, I'm not close to Buhari. I'm not close to Tinubu.
Okay.
So the police are among them. They can do and undo to them. So I don't know. I don't discover. Right. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's call it a day till we meet. Inshallah, by Wednesday. Our project is still on. Our 200 million naira project is still very on. And we've gotten over 3 million naira. Likewise, the mosque being dashed out by a servant of Allah. So the completion of it to some extent that one can use in observing Salat for now will cost us 1.3 million. We've gotten 400,000 already. So which means we need another 900,000 naira for the partial completion. The roofing and the flooring will cost us 1.3 million. So if you want to send any money, just call me on my number, the two numbers that I gave out, on any of the two projects. The mosque is the urgent one now. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes, I have one more question.
Okay.
About Jesus.
Okay.
I'm a little confused, but you talk about Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life.
Okay.
So my understanding, some Christians told me that the way, the truth, and the life mean Jesus is God. But from my understanding, I think at this time, he was the way, the truth, and the life, just like Moses was.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify, is that true? Because the fact that he said
of course.
The way, the truth, and the life, does that mean he's God?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Now I'm going to define whom Jesus is by next week, inshallah. At the completion of this today's program, inshallah. That will be on Facebook anyway, inshallah.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Oh, yeah. Now, let us call it a day till the project account is 022 384 3864 937 022 3864 937. Likewise, it's union is a Wema Bank account with the name Risalatul Haq Dawa Society International. Wema Bank Risalatul Haq Dawa Society International. So if you want to assist us on that, just give me a call, or you send your donation into that account. Or if you are not able to do that, just call me. If you want to send in Western Union, call me and I'll give you my name. Adegwa is my surname. Alaba is the middle name. Jamiu is the first name. Inshallah. Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Who is calling from where?
My name is Olasunkomi.
Pardon?
Olasunkomi.
Okay, from where?
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah. I I really want to appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a Christian,
Okay.
and I've been listening to your lectures for a while. I've been following you,
Okay.
and I'm just appreciating the good work that you are doing.
Okay.
And there's one thing that I really want to say about. How am I going to put it? Am I permitted to speak in Yoruba so that I will be able to express myself?
No, till that one should be on.
Okay. Let me continue.
Let it be on Tuesday.
Let me continue with
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I watched about 2 or 3 of your video of your preaching, live preaching,
Okay.
that you call one money.
Okay.
That the man was saying, I know you will remember.
Okay. One woman
Yes,
at Abulegba.
okay, Abulegba.
Yeah.
I even saw the kid, Popola kid.
Yeah.
I
Bobola
watched.
Street.
Yeah. Then there's one another man that were having an is it discussion with someone. He put on yellow gown like this.
Okay.
Like later
The man that lived 5 years in the wilderness.
Yes. You later went to the man, and when the man was saying Jesus is not the Son of God.
That don't know anything.
So what I want to bring out is that your lecture is on point. You are. I don't have anything to criticize you.
But why not a Muslim then?
And what I want to point out is that when you are preaching, your follower is like the way they talk to people. They are reading it from the Bible, they are saying it from the Bible, but it should not be like putting it to demoralize the person that came out. Give the person that came out to have a
grace
with you, courage for even coming out.
Okay.
But like the Bible says, we relate all that kind of. Even if the Bible said it or say it, there's a way that you can wrap it, that you tell them so that they will not misquote what you are saying. I don't know if you are getting.
Of course, I do.
So you will not demoralize them. You will not be like, okay, if I go there, they will be making jest of me. If I go there, they will be making jest of me. Some people can come through that, can change.
Okay. Don't worry.
That's just what I want to point out. I really appreciate you. I'm a Christian. I'm not ready to change, but I follow you every day.
No problem.
I find like that you are saying the put on. I follow you.
Okay.
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to do.
No problem. Thank you.
God bless you. Allah will bless you.
Amen.
I really appreciate you very well. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, now take care. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you as well, and thank you for your comments. Now let's call it a day, inshallah. By Saturday, from Thursday till Sunday morning, I'm going to be live on stage at Balogun bus stop, Adesanya Street, Iju-Ishaga, Lagos. After Penn Cinema, Iju-Ishaga is the road that from Penn Cinema downward. That's Iju-Ishaga area, Balogun bus stop. You ask of Adesanya Street. Inshallah, till we meet by next week Wednesday on this program. May you be blessed by Allah and long life to every one of us. Inshallah. So Anna Rabbika Rabbil Izzati Amma Yasifun. Wassalamu ala mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you.